very, very good question. Now that you've broadened the question. You see, one thing that the youths of this country do not understand, my youth, my fellow youths, is that when I was talking about this thing requires a certain type of process and all that and everything, we have to understand something, Simba, that all these things that are being quoted in the Constitution matters youth representation and why are not youths being included in all this agenda. We must understand something in the political spectrum of Kenya, that nothing happens by coincidence in politics. If something happened in politics, it was well planned. Underline the word planned and make it in bold. Well planned and calculated. That is an agenda youths are not ready for. Simba, do you know that even when you take your bull to the market, you must make sure that the buyer of this bull, you must send an impression to the buyer of this bull that this bull is worth buying. You get it? So even the youths of this country, we have to send an impression to the public. You get it? That we are worth occupying this position, even with chaos or ruthlessness. Because why am I saying this? Nobody in this country who are the top wigs rose to power through any of these peaceful means you are seeing. We've seen it in history. It is all over, not only this country, even outside this country. A conversation that youths are not ready for. Why do you think the two-third gender rule worked? Because those people talked and they made it a physical planning. And they spearheaded the agenda. They made sure that the agenda worked. Right now, I think I didn't want to bring out this topic, but let me just bring it. That the time when we saw femicide in Kenya, which is not something good, I think you saw how the women were on the streets. They were all over the streets, and it was a very big demonstrations because of that issue. Have we ever seen a number of youth even coming out through different organizations and joining and start spearheading these agendas? They don't. Nobody is will come and serve you on a silver platter sitting somewhere. You must come out, Simba. We must come out and defend these things. You see, why do you think this is a talk of the day? Because they know that this is where numbers are. They know this is the center of power in this country. The voice of the youth is the center of power. That is why when we try to lift our neck, they will tell us that we will chop our neck off. I want to tell my fellow youths, even if our necks are going to be chopped off, let them be chopped off. They are our necks.
Is that the same message you'd like to tell Baba Owino this morning?